Dining out. We all do it. And why not? You gotta cook, you don't have to clean. It's a great time. Get to show off to your friends on Snapchat and Instagram about the awesome meals you just had. It serves overall as a great leisure and fun time with friends and family. But there's one thing we don't think about when we dine out. No, it's not about how much we should tip the server, 20%, but about the drink's companion, the straw. You see, this little guy ends up in the trash every single day. And in the United States, it's done so by the millions. Seriously, millions. Unfortunately, many of the straws are not recycled and end up in the ocean, becoming a hazard and toxin for marine life. As a result, Starbucks, Walt Disney Resort, and even McDonald's have pledged to eliminate these straws or phase them out. However, there's been backlash from the community, particularly from advocates for those who are handicapped or disabled. To see how a corporation was dealing with this in Arizona, I visited Wildhorse Pass Casino, the largest casino in the state of Arizona, to visit this guy. More on him later. You see, Gila River Enterprise has 3 casinos in the Phoenix area, each conveniently placed in the Valley of the Sun. One of their enterprise values is operational efficiency as well as community purpose. How would they balance this? I knew they had a good answer because they were voted top 5 of the top 10 best casinos in AZ Central and Yelp reviews. So I went to Ling and Louie's, one of their most popular restaurants, to visit their management and see how they made the band movement their own. Mr. Keenan, thank you for meeting me.
Thank you, Mr. Raul.
You're welcome. So I know you're very aware about the new debate over straws and plastic straws around restaurants.
That's correct, yes.
Now I understand here at Ling and Louie's at Wildhorse Pass in Chandler has a different approach, or a very proactive approach, but not necessarily a policy per se. Would you like to tell me what that is?
So we have recently received individually wrapped plastic straws due to a different purchasing company. So we have now given the option to our servers to ask the guests if they would prefer a straw as opposed to automatically putting a straw in every glass.
Hello. Welcome to Ling and Louie's, ladies. My name is Johnny. I'll be taking care of you today.
Hello,
Should I grab
Johnny.
anything to drink?
Can I just get a water? Can I get a water and an Arnold Palmer?
Water and Arnold Palmer. Lemons okay in the water still? And you guys like some straws?
Oh, I'm good. Can I actually get a straw?
Sure
I
do.
have sensitive teeth, sorry.
Sure do. No problem. I'll be back with drinks. Okay?
Thank you.
You're in a way reducing the use of plastic straws.
Yeah, we're allowing our servers to make that, if they are environmentally conscious, if they'd like to make that decision and use straws at will, they're more than welcome to, or they can still abide by what they were doing before and putting a straw in every glass. We're just trying to do our part and help reduce what's used. I believe the restaurants are already implementing this. The more restaurants you go to, you see less and less straws. But straws are always available per request. I think it's a step in the right direction, and I feel everyone else will kind of jump on board eventually.
Do you ever see straws being completely phased out?
Straws in general, no. Single-use straws we'd hope to at least minimize, but I doubt that they'll be ever completely phased out. There's just a larger demographic of people that probably need straws, like elderly people, handicapped people, young people, and whenever you put a lid on a drink, you generally need a straw to get it out. Our goal is just to help minimize the amount of the single-use straws that are used daily.
Do you personally use straws?
I personally do not use straws.
Why not?
I just never have. I don't know. You don't use them at home, so I mean, why would you use them when you go out? Unless the straw's already there, then I would happen to use it.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Keenan.
Thank you, Raul.
You use straws at home?
I do not, actually.
You're supposed to say that, sorry. We'll just cut that part.
That's fine. That's fine. That's good to do it that way. Do you use straws at home? I mean, that's a good interviewer question to ask, because I'm talking about being proactive against straws, and then I never say anything about my personal straw use at home. So for you to point it out, I think is a good interviewing tactic.
That's good. You're complimenting on what we're interviewing.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you. Can I ask you again?
Yeah. Ask me as many times as you need.
All right.